Hey y'all, Sunday. I didn't go to church today, but I am making the world greatest lasagna, and I've made it before on camp. I think I did, but anyway, I'm coming back to share the recipe here. What you do, well, I think I saw soulful tea first with this. It's a little thing to crumble up your ground beef. But one of the ladies in the kitchen had bought one for us at work also, and it does help. But anyway, there I got a little garlic. It says 2 cloves of garlic, but I am doubling this recipe, and so I'm going to use, it's going to be a lot, 4, but I'm doubling the recipe because I want to have some of the meat soft left over. So here is the onion. There's some of the garlic that I used. I am going to use some that's already that I have here. Minced garlic. I'm going to use some of this as well. So I need and they say that let's see, I'm going to put that much in there because I cut up some fresh. I'm going to use that. And they said I'm doubling the recipe, so I'm using the whole onion cut up. Now the recipe calls for Italian sausage. I don't like Italian sausage, so this is all ground beef. The 80-20 ground beef. So we're going to let this come to, they say brown it completely. And then I'll come back for my next step, y'all. Happy Sunday, everybody. Okay, so here is the ground beef along with the garlic and onion that's been browned. Okay, and so now we're going to start adding the other ingredients. And I like to start with my liquids first. So we're using, I'm doubling the recipe. So I'm using the crushed, y'all see? The crushed tomatoes, 2 cans. So if you're going to use one, if you're going to use the recipe, you're going to use 1 can. But remember, I'm doubling the recipe. This takes a long time to cook. It is the most flavorful. This is, I would say, a homemade version of the Stouffer's, because Stouffer's is good. But this is actually better because everything is homemade. It's homemade. So we're going to use 2 of these. Remember, I'm doubling the recipe though. I'm going to link the recipe for anyone that's interested. But if you're having an event at your home and you want to make a lasagna, you have a company over, you can double this recipe and make it in a full-size steam table pan. And I don't think your guests will be disappointed. So it's a lot of tomato base. It's like I say, it's gonna cook for an hour and a half. Okay, so this is tomato paste. Because I'm doubling the recipe, I'm actually going to use 4 of these. Again, I am doubling the recipe because it takes a long time. So I'm going to use some and freeze some. So the next time, it will actually be already made in the freezer. And you can't, I wouldn't keep it too long, but just because of the amount of time it takes to fix this, I'm going to go ahead. So I'll be back. I ain't going to let y'all sit here and watch all this. So I've used 4 cans of ricotta cheese, and I didn't think I would like it, but I do. So we have the 16 ounces of ricotta cheese, a teaspoon of salt, 2 eggs, oops, and again, like I told y'all, I don't have the this is parsley, dried parsley instead of the fresh. Okay, so we're going to just mix this up. Now, my sister told me my niece uses cottage cheese. I picked it up, but I put it back because I'm not a fan of cottage cheese. So we're gonna mix this up and get this ready. Just keep blending, 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 blending. Okay, so that's ready to spread on once we get finished. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so I'm actually going to make 2 in the pans here. You're going to do meat sauce at the bottom. And I always end up having sauce left. Hold 1 second. Okay, so we got the meat sauce. Now we're doing the noodles. Some of them broke up on me. And y'all gotta excuse me, I'm trying to do 2. And so I'm gonna go ahead and make it into this one video. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Then we're going to use mozzarella slices to cover. Uh-oh. These are very thin. Oh my goodness. I didn't think these are actually paper thin just about. Okay. So now it says to put some more meat sauce. It's a very good lasagna. However, I think here I actually used too much sauce. But if you like a lot of sauce, it really was good. It's been a while since I made this. I just didn't want to share it at the time. But you know what? Hey, it's ebb and flow. Sometimes you make good decisions when you're cooking and sometimes you don't. But I really could have just made the one. But we did end up eating off of it, 2 different occasions. So but I think if I had, I think the Parmesan cheese how we had it was good, or you can opt to use the freshly grated Parmesan cheese. This really is a very good lasagna though. And I'm sorry for the interruption. I got on a call and I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you. Have a blessed day. Bye. Okay, y'all, here's the finished lasagnas. We're going to go ahead and bake them. They said bake them covered for 25 minutes and uncovered for the last 25. So that's what I'm getting ready to do on 350 or 375. I'll be back when it's finished. Okay. All right, y'all. So here is the lasagna. See if I can bring y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all. So here is the lasagna. It is finished, so we have to let it sit for 15 minutes before we cut it. All right, thank y'all for watching. Welcome all my new subscribers. Much love. Bye. All right, y'all, so it's finished now, and let's cut into it. I let it sit like they said. And so now we ought to be able to lift it up out of here. bottom layer didn't do what I needed it to do. But this is what it looks like. It's very meaty, isn't it? Alright, y'all, my camera about to go dead. Thanks for watching. Bye.